Hello, I'm David Beswick. I'm the GIS Manager at GIS Homes. I'm just going to give you a quick overview insight into our GIS implementation. Okay, so what am I going to cover? Well, a brief history of GIS Homes. Then I'm going to have a look at the problems the organisation has and how we intended to resolve those using GIS. Then a bit about the implementation and what benefits we were able to derive and problems we could solve. And then just to finish off, what's next in our GIS plan. So, GIS Homes, we're a housing association based out of Peterborough, formed in 2004, following stock transfer from Peterborough City Council. We roughly got about 13,000 properties, and we're continuing to grow. Okay, so GIS was looking to streamline and make efficiency savings, and specifically around ground maintenance and land ownership information, which is all stored on ageing, poorly maintained and inaccessible paper maps and spreadsheets dotted around the organisation with only a few individuals had access to or knew about, which made things like managing our ground maintenance contract with our supplier and just identifying the land that we owned and what was our responsibility made it all this very problematic and very time consuming. So ultimately the whole idea was to try to get all this information into a form where it can be quickly and easily accessed. Our GIS journey started roughly 2 years ago with the procurement of the Esri suite. We then populated that with the Ordnance Survey master map, land registry, land ownership polygons. We geocoded our asset and tenancy systems such they're all spatially aware, and then undertook the exercise of capturing our ground maintenance contract data with support from ODC. Once we had all this put together, we then rolled out the GIS across the organisation, providing a solution to address the ground maintenance and land ownership problems we were having. Has GIS provided benefit? Definitely. Just with these examples here, we've found cost savings with our ground maintenance contract value year on year. Accessibility to data, this has provided efficiency savings across the organisation. Just using customer service as an example, they're now able to answer London-based queries raised by our tenants at first point of contact. Data sharing, we've set up a reciprocal data sharing agreement with Peterborough City Council to share each other ground maintenance data. This has reduced queries on both sides and improved our service. And what are some other things? This whole data quality improvement has highlighted anomalies in our stock ownership, and these are items which have now been able to address and get resolved. So GIS is further developed, we'll be able to realise additional benefit, i.e. tenancy engagement. With our area panel and investment consultation work, a map has been worth 1,000 words. For planning, through the analysis of our stock, its location, and distribution, we'll be able to better plan future works. Then finally, resource management, as an example being the optimisation of our debt collection routes, which has enabled us to double the number of at-risk tenants we were able to support. Okay, so what's next? Well, the two main areas are, firstly, working with ODC in the capture of T-marks, that's just to support our repairs team with speculative fencing and other boundary issues. The other is CKH property lettings. Here we're looking at developing a right-move style map in support of our choice-based lettings programme to ensure prospective tenants are fully informed. Finally, I'd just like to say thanks for listening, and if you've got any queries or questions, please feel free to drop me an email if you'd like later on.